everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for all the comments last week when I was fitting the new Yanmar engine on the boat. I was glad I put that up. I'd been asked to do it for a while. This week I'm installing the Predictwind DataHub, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to open it, show you the components, wire it up, connect it, and then configure it, which will be the hard part for me, but I'm not the most technical, but I'll get there. I'll manage. So I hope you enjoy watching this. So I said this week I had a present for Waxwing. So I contacted Predictwind and I told them I had got Starlink and I wanted a way to link my AIS with Starlink, and they kindly sent me lots of goodies.
Nice.
So that's the main thing, the DataHub. So I'm going to set that up. I'll go into more detail in a while about on SIM cards from my Iridium, and I'll go into more detail in a while about what the DataHub does. It's the hub in the boat for the data, so I put my Starlink through it, my NEMA 2000 through it, and everything will talk into this. Even boat polars for sailing will go through it. I can't wait to open this up now, but I'll give a more in-depth detail of what it does and the installation and the setup later on in the video. So that's it. It'll be an easy installation, and you can see there's a LAN connection for the Starlink. I'm not sure, I'll have to read up on it. One will be GPS, one will be NEMA 2000. So that's really good. As I said, the SIMs for my Iridium Go, and I presume these are cables. So exciting! Oh cool, look, I got a T-piece. So I probably have everything I need here. I thought I might have to buy a few bits. Super duper, more cabling, power supply, and an antenna. It's probably a GPS antenna. As I say, I'll go through it. So I've been using Predictwind for years. I love the forecast. It's the most accurate that I can find. I also love the weather routing, which is a great tool to have on board, especially now that it will have the boat polars, and it'll tell me, you know, what suits the boat and what not, and an upgrade's an upgrade. It's great to have. I love information. The more information I have, the better. And this will be a great addition. I've been reading a lot about them. So I'm going to video the installation, and then the setup, and then I'll go into more detail about what it does. But a big thank you to Predictwind, and they're always so courteous and nice to deal with as well. There's always a great reply. Even if I ever had a question about the Iridium Go or this, they got back to me straight away and said that they'd love to help. And so a big thank you to Predictwind, and let's set it up. So here's everything unpacked. As I said, the nice hat, thank you. The DataHub itself, the NEMA cables with a T. I presume that's a power supply, GPS antenna, and power device with different adapters. So I'm going to have fun now reading all the info on that and putting it and fitting it. GPS tracking, connect to Wi-Fi, log data, Wi-Fi router, GPS via Wi-Fi. Very good. Track, blog, connect, save and broadcast all your onboard data sources. So as I've showed you already, this is the device, DataHub by Predictwind. All the different LEDs, very self-explanatory. If it's blinking, there's no GPS, there's no internet. If it's an orange, it's good internet, pending power, and power on. The only ones I need is the external GPS, and I'm not sure if I need that because I'll be connected into the the NEMA 2000. So that's my NEMA 2000, and that's my power. The USB is if you don't have an external internet, you can tether your phone to it and hotspot it. So the other important thing, it's taken me a while to figure some of this out, but as I say, QR code there. If you scan that, it'll bring you onto a site where you can configure the username, password, everything you need is on the back. Now this is messy because I unscrewed it. So I've just keyed into my NEMA 2000 network. The cable's just very loosely, and have it hanging here. My power supply, which I didn't need to video, it's very straightforward. I just connected it into that. My chart plotter, my VHF are connected to that, so they'll all turn on at the same time. And now I'm going to connect up the DataHub. It's hard to video this on my own. So on the back of it, it's very simple. It's 2 slots. I've put 2 screws up here, and that will just slip into that. My NEMA connection, I'm just going to mock this up and then I'll tidy it all up later. Power connection, external antenna, nice. Okay, so as I said, everything is just loose at the moment. I actually just have the GPS antenna up here on the window. So a moment of truth. Let's power it up. Then you go into your browser, mine is Google. Type in 10.10.10.1. That'll pop up. Authorization admin. So touch Wi-Fi. Connect to Waxwing. Waxwing is what I call my Starlink. Put in your password, and then when you do everything, save and apply. That's done, and then you can get internet status, which we should. Actually, it's showing orange up here now, which means I have a good internet connection. It's going better than I thought. Okay, so that's perfect. That's good. Then into NEMA. I'm going to stop for a minute. As I said, I'm not the most technical. I build a boat for you, but when it comes to configuring things, but I found a solution. I just Predictwind have a fantastic support page. So I just Google if I want to turn on now over the horizon AIS, which I can set it up to 300 miles. I'm not sure if I'll use that, but I'm going to do it for the fun. So I Google that, and it brings me down through it step by step. Click here, click there, and it's pretty easy even for me. So that's how I know where to find these settings. If you're more technical, you probably won't need Google, but it is handy, and I found it very useful. So I'll continue. So you have your source, built-in GPS, which means I probably don't need the external antenna, but I'll leave it on. Settings. They're the NEMA ports for 0183 or okay, that's self-explanatory. AIS alerts, I just enabled that. I put in my MMSI number. Internet AIS, that's what I had to enable. I had to enable that to give me enable AIS from the internet. So I'm connected, use GPS, and there's lots of different options. I selected what I picked, what I wanted. Advanced we don't need. So everything is here, which is brilliant. Once you're connected to the DataHub. Tracking, my tracking page I've set up. It just takes a little bit to go from page to page. So I have that set up. And again, save and apply after everything. It'll tell you up here if you haven't saved it. It's way easier than I thought, actually. So everything you need to do to set up your tracking pages here, QR code, or just click here. What else? Predict mail, you can set up your mail. AI polars. There's even a whale watch. If people have seen whales, they can again, it's you know, you just have to read down through it and save and apply. Whale watch, I forget. It's all new to me, so enable, I should do that. Haven't done that. Save. So somebody, I presume, reports whale activity, it will see unsafe changes 3, so it'll do that. Whale activity, somebody I presume has whale sightings, they'll put a report and it will pop up as an AIS target. I'll have to read up more on that. So that's done now. So you can see the LED there, power is good, and at the angle I'm at now, it's probably blinking. So you can see there now the power is good and my internet connection is good. So a moment of truth. Sorry, it's a bit sunny today, so there's a glare chart. Oh man, look at that. Wow, that's incredible. I don't know if I leave it out at 300, but it's well, it even shows up the TSS markers for the traffic separation scheme zone. Wow, that's incredible. Moment of truth. Okay, so I had to go into again, I asked Google Predictwind, and I'll show you how to set it up on that. Menu. I'm on Navionics. I have Navionics on my iPad. Pair devices, plus device, add a device, and I'll show you what settings I put in. Name 10, 10, 10, 1 again, host 10, 10 and 1, and the port number for the NEMA 11102, and it's TCP. Save, and there's my AIS on the iPad. Now I had AIS on the iPad before, but I had to manually log into it all the time. So when I turn this on, it will automatically. So that's pretty cool. So the other cool feature of the DataHub is the tracking page. So if I send this to anybody, they'll see where I am, what I'm doing, what my speed is, lat long, and you can blog on it. So obviously I'm in Portimao now, but that's pretty cool. We have a bit of weather today, but it changes. So that's very interesting for family, friends, that want to see where you are. Glad I'm not up there. That was my track down to Madeira and the Canaries. So that's a really cool feature. It's very safe as well. They get a lot of reassurance for people at home. They can see where you are, when you be in, if they have to get flights, whatever. You know, it's another tool which is super. Then you're into Predictwind. You can see my tracking page there as well if I go in there. Sail route. You know, if I'm weather routing, I just put one in just down to Lanzarote. Download. So it's after calculating a couple of routes with all the different forecast models, and then you can obviously there's warnings there for so it's giving you the best wind angles and what it thinks, and I've used this and it's accurate, it's good. Sometimes you'll veer off and you might you know, but you know, because there's headwinds. I just put in that route right now, just, you know, so you'd have a good arrival. Look, nice strong wind. So that's some of the cool features already. I'll go into more detail now about the rest of them. You've AI polars, where the DataHub basically takes in all the information from the boat, puts it in there, records it, and works out the best sailing angles for you. And I mean, it's incredible. It's like my compass is a tool, my chart plotter is a tool, my charts are a tool, my paper charts, and this is a new tool, and I like that. The more information I have, the better. The fact that other people can see where I am, what my weather's doing, my last position, it's every couple of minutes my position is updated. That to me is a nice peace of mind for them and for me. It has, yeah, I'm very excited. I like it, and I'm pretty happy that I set it up. As I said, I'm not technical, I mean, I'm okay, but I thought it would be complicated, and it's not. I like it. I'm going to tidy up all the wiring now. I'm happy that it's installed properly. Like, I mean, I have just wires hanging everywhere. I'm going to put them up and play with more features, and as I discover anything else that's cool, I'll record that as well. I'm going to have a coffee now. Okay, so that's a lot neater now. Hey, NEMA connections are done. That's my junction box where the power came from, and the GPS, this external GPS antenna is there, so that everything is reading good and it's in position, and all the cool features. So my AIS and the iPad, which is a nice range, that's good. On both iPads, an iPad I use on deliveries because it's in a waterproof case, but I like the iPads. But and there's the range, and now you're not going to need that distance, but it's great. So you can see, you know, they're all heading up to the shipping lanes, which is great. So I'm very happy with that. Thank you to Predictwind. You know, they've been very helpful, really helpful. So I'm going to recap on what it does, and I'm going to read it, so I need my glasses for that. GPS tracking and sharing. So you have real-time tracking, automatically logs and shares vessels' position and speed with people, friends, websites, everything. Data logging and performance analysis, instrument data from all your NEMA networks for later analysis, you know. AI polars, remote access, allows support, personal to log, remotely troubleshooting issues with the boat's NEMA network, communications, creates a Wi-Fi network on board, which is what I love, for AIS data, navigation, etc. Predict mail and Predict Chat provides optimized and compressed email messaging services over satellite connections, data saving, internet connectivity, Anchor Alert app, I've that put on as well. Over the Horizon AIS, I have that on. Whale Watch, allow users to report whale sightings and can be uploaded and viewed in navigation apps. I mean, that's all very handy. So another job done. That's brilliant. I'm happy with that now. Look, I hope that's informative. It's a very different video than I would normally do, but what I love about sailors, and when you meet other sailors, is sharing information, whether it's a good anchorage, whether it's local knowledge of tidal, race, whatever. And this is another tool I have, as I said. So I'm happy to share it, and I hope I explained it well. I'm still playing with it, but it's good. I like it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoy putting it in, and as I said, I connected it all up easier than I thought. So it's done now. So we'll leave it on, and like I've sent links already to friends and family for my tracking page, and I can put it up everywhere I want, or send it to whoever I want, which is I said a big plus. Okay. So thanks for bearing with me while I struggled with terms, and for anyone that's really technical, forgive me if but anyway, it was good and it worked and I have it done, so another job ticked off. So thank you for tuning into this week's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, it helps, and thank you to the new patron this week as well, and Waxwing out.